Dear Haylie Anderson, now I have a name. And because of the profile picture, I have a face, which means pain. Now, I understand you're fighting for Kiwi Bros. I get it. But if you're really going to threaten me through text, at least be fucking literate. Please know the difference between your versus your. And please know the difference between whore versus whore. Whore as in, who are you? Whore as in Haylie. Thinks she can show me how much of a. I'll show you how much of a bitch I can be. Really? That lady? It's interesting to say the least. How repugnantly drop kickish you can be. Whenever there's a camera on, you just have to be the centerpiece. Which, it doesn't bother me per se. It's just funny to think that little Miss Haylie Anderson thinks her shit doesn't stink. But I mean, if you really want to come up here and waste more of your child support, because Kiwis clearly said they're not my kids. I mean, fuck, I'm ready for a war. The fact that you've given me a name, given me a place. I know you live in Christchurch, so, or no, rewind. You've given me a name, you've given me a face. I know you live in Christchurch, so there I have a place. So if you think that you can be a little bitch, come here to my comment section. Let's see you talking shit. Let's see you talking shit face to face instead of through text. Because I see that one person up there. Oh, two now. Maybe this will fit. So, Haylie Anderson, is one of them you? I don't think it is. Well, that's sad, my dude. I told you I was going live. I gave you a place to vent your frustration. And then you couldn't even grammar check. Now you're acting like a nasty Caucasian. See, you think you can be a bitch, but you ain't seen the shit I've done. I've had my arm ripped off by a horse. I had it glued back in. And son, all of this, metal plates. You want to see it for a fact? Cool. I'll just go grab my knife and I will be right back. Nah, you know what? I won't do that. Because then this will get thrown off the tube. And I really hope this message gets out there to you. Because at the end of the day, you're just like your what do I even call them? Because they're not married. They just have 3 bastard children. It's really sad to see that you can say that shit through text. Man, I have open VCs all over Discord. You could just hit me up over there. God, and I'd love to see you explain this. How you're bodyguarding for Malachi. How you think that you're protecting him from some crazy other guy. If you thought that this was pathetic, you could have just straight up and leave. But you had to come here, dislike, and tell me, I hope you don't succeed. But little did you know that that view really helped. So at the end of the day, not only have you fucked him, but you've also fucked yourself. So what I can gather from your bullshit, and I really hope it's not true, is that it's not that you don't like me, it's that you hate you. See, I called him out for the domestics. I called him out for the yelling. I called you out for being in the background and, everything was telling. You came in, made an ass of yourself, and, well, that shit didn't fly well. And then, let's go back to Pacify, where he was telling lies now. Or was it actually true that you kicked him out? Was it actually true that you held his daughter from him? Wow. Was it actually true that you're a manipulative, lying bitch? Was it actually true that you were talking so much shit? Okay. My name is Shalako Diamond. I live on Roseanne Road. I live in Manurewa. That's way up here in Auckland, though. So you can come and get me, but I have only one thought. Don't fucking waste your time. And please don't waste that child support. Because at the end of the day, I meant what I said when I released dear Malachi and wished that he was dead. But don't get involved, because this doesn't involve you. But know that if we're face to face, there's nothing you'll be able to do. Oh, sure. You can run away, get Malachi to fight me instead. And then you'll have to watch as your children's father becomes dead. You really think I give a shit who the fuck you send? Hell, Christchurch ain't that big of a place. Imagine a terrorist attack again. Imagine another genocide where all the Andersons disappear. And imagine that you were standing right there. You really want to show me how much of a bitch you can be? Show up at my house in the next 7 days, Chi. Hell, you can bring your husband and your dumpy ass Ford, and then I'll pile you back in the trunk, and he can fuck you off to the morgue. You see, this is why You don't fuck with me. Because I don't give a shit what happens to my body. So imagine what I do if I backhand a whore and make sure Miss Haylie Anderson doesn't live anymore. You really think I give a fuck if you gonna call the cops? You'll have to call the second incident because the first one's gonna drop. I told Malachi this, and you've said more to me than he has. Which means if he's putting you in front of him, then that makes him bad. But then, if I was him, I'd put you in the way as well. Because he knows that if I got to him, I'd send his ass to hell. But the worst part about it, no Haylie comments. That's weird. It's like as soon as I can reply back, that bitch gets the fuck out of here. But don't worry, I'll read the comments and I'll wait for your reply. You know where I live, bitch. So come make me die. In fact, I dare you to come up to Auckland. I dare you to step foot on my property. And when the cops do show up, they'll have to take a white girl's dead body off of me.